Hi everyone, and welcome to my sewing room. If you haven't checked out the new Brother Artspira app, today I'm going to show you just a little bit about it, so don't go away. Okay, as I said before, there is an Artspira app. It's actually been around since last fall, but a lot of people don't even know it's available to them. If you have a Stillaire sewing machine, you have Design Center, so maybe you don't want to create your own, like signing your name on there or drawing a picture or something like that you would have to do on a small phone and then send it to your sewing machine. But if you have a smaller Brother sewing machine, it's a really great free app that you can kind of do some things, and especially if you have a larger tablet or something where you could have a child draw a picture and then send that picture to your machine and sew it out. It's a pretty nice little app, and they've just updated it just recently so that you can get a subscription and even get more stuff with it. So I think it's a pretty cool app. You can see, if you can see the screen of my sewing machine, I'm trying to do the update because there's an update for the Stillaire right now. And once you've got that on there, you can do the subscription for the Artspira, and I think it's going to have a few other things that I haven't figured out yet. But I'm trying to do that on my screen right now. But in the meantime, I want to show you the Artspira app. So I'm going to move the camera, and then we're going to talk a little bit about the app. Okay, so I've opened the Artspira on my iPhone, and I'm in the home screen, and as you can see, when you're in the home screen, you have the option of embroidery design, cutting designs if you have a scan and cut, and printing designs if you have one of those new moda printers. Here's where you put in your sublimation, which I know absolutely nothing about, which maybe I need to play with that a little bit. Here's some projects. And here's some design templates, and there's a little bit of education in there too that's going to help you so that you can understand how to use the app. One of the things I want to show you is if you go into the settings, it says right here subscription is inactive. Here's my account number, and I'm going to hit account, and it says machine settings, and you can register your creative printer. You can register your sewing machine or your cutting. This is the cutting machine. I have my cutting machine on here. And my other cutting machine that I own that I bought a long time ago, I can't use. So you do need to have one of the DX machines in order to connect the Artspira to it. This is my sewing machine. I call it Stella. And then I don't even know what this is. It's probably one of the ones from the store. But see, it says register, so I could register another sewing machine if I wanted to do to that. So I'm going to hit done. And then let's go back to home. And then let me move this up a little bit higher so you can see what the heck I'm doing here. So here's embroidery designs. And here's all these different topics that I can do for embroidery designs. So let's say I wanted to do holidays, and if I hit holidays, here's a bunch of ones that are in here now that they have the update and the subscription. There's going to be ones in here with a crown on them, and they're kind of grayed out. Those you can only get with a subscription. So if you don't have the subscription, you're going to need to scroll down until you find one, and there's a lot of them on here. Lots and lots of embroidery designs that doesn't have a crown, and then you can just download it. I'm going to hit back, and now we're back in home again. And then I'm going to here's your magazine. So you could look through the magazines, and they're going to give you ideas and articles and information and all sorts of cool stuff in the magazine. But I'm going to go through here, and I'm going to go to where it says projects right here. So I'm going to hit projects, and once you hit projects, they're going to have pictures of things that you can download and make, and it'll give you an idea of what to do with some of this stuff that they're giving you. So let's go down here to this first one here that looks like a kitty cat and a bat and a spider. So I'm going to hit that, and then once I hit the projects, here's a picture. It says it's for beginners, and it only takes about 2 hours to make this little pillow. So that's cute. Here's a video that's going to tell me exactly how to go about making it. It's got materials on here, everything you need to make that. And then it's got step 1, step 2, step 3, how to hoop up this fabric, how to get ready to embroider. Now, step 4 is to embroider it out. And there's a picture of the design with a square around it. So I'm going to hit that design. And then I'm going to say create. And once I say create, it's going to tell me my hoop size, 5 by 7, and I could add to it. I could add some lettering to that if I wanted to. I'm going to just hit done because I don't want to put lettering on there. And then I'm going to say done. And then I'm going to say transfer. And it's going to transfer it to my Stella. Say OK. And it says transfer is complete. So let's go to my sewing machine and see where it is on my sewing machine. Okay, so as I said a few minutes ago, I was trying to update my program. So usually when you're updating your machine, and it was kind of funny because in the store the other day I had a customer ask me in a class and I pulled a complete blank. But usually if you're connected to the internet, this wireless thing is going to have an exclamation point on it, and that is basically saying the exclamation point on it, and that is basically saying that you need to do something here with your wireless. And a lot of times it is an update, and then once you push that, it just tells you to push the download button, and you download it. So now it completely downloaded it, and it says the new update program is ready to install the update. Turn off the machine and then hold down the automatic threading button. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to turn off my machine, turn it back, whoops, turn it back off again. Hold the automatic threading button and turn it back on again. And now all I have to do is say that I'm wirelessly doing this, and I'm going to push load. And it should load this, and then it'll have the newest update on my machine. And I still haven't actually figured out exactly what's going to be in the update, but whenever there's an update, it's a good idea to go ahead and do it with your machine. Okay, I don't know if you can see this because I've got a glare on my sewing machine, but it says update complete. So that means it updated it. So now I should be able to just turn it off and turn it back on again. And now it says, please read the user agreement. And so I'm going to say, okay, and go down here. Hit return. And then I'm good. The exclamation point is gone. What is this telling me here? That the app guide, I need to install Artspira, which I have already done. Here's my stitch monitor, which is part of my update, so I could actually set up a My Stitch monitor on my phone, and it would watch my embroidery when I push start and I go into the bedroom and watching TV or something in there while this is embroidering out here. It'll tell me if my machine stopped, which is kind of nice. And then this is also going to direct me to the My Design Snap. So that's kind of neat. The machine is very helpful to tell you what exactly you need to do. So let's go into embroidery. And then this is not going to be in the wireless button. It's going to be in the cloud right here. So if I hit the cloud, please wait a while. There is my bat and my kitty cat and all that stuff that's in there. So, I mean, I could do it like it is in the project, but I don't have to. I could embroider it out and make it into something else if I want to. That's almost like the little pillow I just made last week, isn't it? With a kitty cat and a bat, but I actually like this kitty cat a little bit better. Well, that's good information, things that I could do. Also, I think I've showed this to you before, but if I set this down and I want the bat, the moon, and the cat, but I don't want this funny looking spider, all I have to do is find the spider by pushing. There's the bat. There's the spider. Push edit. Don't sew. The spider was the last black. There he is. Don't sew him. I don't want him in there. Isn't that cool? Oh, his eyes are still there. So let's see. Let's not sew that either. Yay. Isn't that cute? I love that. That worked out really good. Okay, so that was a really fast video, but I wanted you to know that Artspira is out there. It is a really great app. You can do a lot of things with it. I didn't even touch on what it does for doing the cutting machine. If you have a scan and cut, you can connect it to your scan and cut. You can download projects for your scan and cut, get ideas, read the magazine. It's just a really fun app. And I actually have to confess, I'm a little bit thinking about getting into that subscription and seeing what else I could get with it, which might be a lot of fun. So I hope you liked that video, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.